back of every video now? Huh? Is that what you do? I'm gonna monetize the puppy! What is going on, guys? Dirtsheet clocking in from the Spoiler Alert Network. I am here with another Untitled Rant from an unorganized mind. And this one is actually going to be a two-parter, so make sure you come back in a week or so, or 3 or 4 or 5, or a month or a year, or whenever I get back around to it. But this is a two-part rant, and ignore the dog down here, or don't. Either or. She might be more entertaining than me. She's the best. But, this is actually a two-part rant about something that, is kind of controversial, I guess, and that is fan bases. Alright? So, not fan bases. Fan bases, okay? Fans of all things media nowadays, I guess you would say. And we're gonna do I'm doing a two-part rant. One is going to be on nerd culture fans. Yeah, that was a mess. And the second one is going to be on just the worst fan base to ever fan base, and that's wrestling fans. Oh my god. Anyway, so nerd culture fans all around, you guys piss me off. Me being included in the you guys, okay? Shh. Alright, sorry guys for the blip in the radar or noticeable blip in the video. The dog got super antsy. We had to go outside. She fake peed, stared in the neighbor's yard looking for her best friend. Like, it was a mess. And then it started raining. It sucked, and I hate it, and I'm mad at her. Anyways, so getting back to the topic of the video, with nerd culture fans, there is two sides of the spectrum that you're lucky. You're adorable. There's two sides of the spectrum that really bother me. Okay. One side of the spectrum is the diehards. The other side is the casuals. And I feel like these sides are always at war for no reason. Starting with the diehards, I feel your pain. I've been there. It seems like many years ago, but it was only like 10 years ago. When I was in high school, it was, in a sense, taboo to enjoy things nerd culture related, whether that was comic books, anime, video games, whatever. Like, yeah, there was like a small gathering for it, like a small crowd. But at least where I grew up, like, that stuff was kind of like, hey, if you like that, you're a weirdo. And there's some resentment being harbored for that. I guess rightfully so at some extent. But at the end of the day, diehards, get over yourself. Like, we're getting amazing content nowadays. If you look all over media, like, Marvel is mainstream. DC is mainstream. Comic books are mainstream. Video games are mainstream. Like, PC rigs are getting more common. Anime has got a lot of momentum over the past couple of years. Like, we're not outsiders anymore. This stuff is mainstream. People enjoy this, and that's always what we wanted, is to not be made feel like dorks and like not be made feel like outsiders. We wanted people to realize how cool the stuff that we like is, and now that we're there, we turned into hipsters. We're like, yeah, you don't know anything about what we like, because we like the stuff before you like the stuff, and the stuff we like before you like the stuff that we like the stuff, and stuff that we like and stuff, and you suck and stuff, and yeah, I'm a dork. And, like, get over yourself. Like, okay? I fall under that category. I do, because at times I find myself being resentful and, like, slightly being like, you boobs, you have no idea, like, what's going on here. But that's wrong of me, and I shouldn't do that. And I feel like I've gotten better over the last couple years. And then we go over to the other side of the spectrum with the casuals. I guess, and it's going to sound kind of contradictory, my problem with the casual fans is some of them that put on the facade, alright? It's okay to be a casual fan. At one point during everybody, no matter what you like, no matter if you're a fan of, like, comic books, video games, wrestling, the wind turbines, if you're a brony, it doesn't matter what you're a fan of, okay? At one point in your life, you were a casual new fan to said fan base, and that is okay. Alright? There's a lot of lore, there's a lot of history, there's a lot of even mythos, which is my favorite word, by the way, when it comes to stuff like comic books, video games, anime, anything like that. There is a deeply rooted history to it, and that is a lot to just kind of learn overnight. That's not how this works at all, okay? We're not like machines. We can't just retain information like that, most of us. Like, I have Dory's memory, 42 PP Wallaby Way Sherman, or whatever it was, the address that she needed to go to. Like, and it's okay to not know what's going on. That is why people like the diehards need to help people like that learn what's going on, alright? Like, we need to come together. Stop fighting hate with more hate only spreading the hate worse. At the end of the day, we're getting some amazing content. Incredible stuff. You look at the next several years of just Marvel stuff, and we get things like WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, we're getting the multiverse, like, we're gonna get Kang the Conqueror, Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four, and that's just Marvel. Like, that's it. I wish I could talk about DC, I really do, but it's like, we're getting cool stuff. Video games, computer rigs, next-gen consoles, even though PlayStation only made like 37 of them. I've listed off like 4 possible rants for the future in this one alone. I've gotten way off topic. Anyways, at the end of the day, what it comes down to is, as a fan base, okay, we need to stop the infighting and just give the respect and passion to the things that we're getting that it deserves. If we're so busy fighting with each other over who's a bigger fan or who's, I guess, a more worthy fan, like, at the end of the day, we're not giving the respect and admiration to the things that we are getting on the big screen that they deserve. So, I guess, stop being dumb fans. All of us, we're all dumb. Everybody's dumb. We all suck, okay? Stop sucking, come together, be cool fans, enjoy all the things, and stuff. And that's it. No more words. We're done. And that's all I wanted to talk about today, guys. Like I said, be sure to come back in a week or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 for the wrestling fans rant. That one might be a little more lengthy because wrestling fans suck. Like, ugh, we're the worst. But until you see more rants with my face and more stuff for T-Sand with the Brad face and the Showtime face and the T-Sand stuff and stuff about Season 4, which is happening, just stay dedicated.